What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This one's going to be for all my fellow kayak fishermen and people out there, and we're going to be going over this and how I like to use it with my kayak anchor. So let's get into it. So you guys are probably wondering, what is this weird ass contraption? This is a dive reel. I actually purchased this on Amazon for probably like 15 bucks, and I think it's a perfect budget option compared to like an Anchor Wizard. This is a good alternative. It obviously isn't going to be as good as an Anchor Wizard, but I think it's really versatile and it's basically bulletproof. It's just a good way to manage your line. So here it is, the dive reel. I'm not 100% sure what this is used for, what divers might use it for. Maybe to trace where they're going as like a guideline. But this is a perfect little reel for managing your kayak line. And the line that actually comes on here is very abrasion resistant, and it's not too thick of a diameter, and it doesn't really like to tangle up on itself, so it's perfect. I've actually had this dive reel for about 3 years now, and I've had no problems with it. In the back here, we have actually different settings we could set this reel at, which comes in real handy when you're on a kayak and trying to manage your line or trying to pull out more line. So we got 3 modes here. We got skip, free, and stop. I'm not sure what skip means, but I'll show you guys that in a second. But stop is just gonna break the reel. It's gonna completely stop it from moving. Obviously there's gonna be a little bit of play there. Next, we got the free, which I use a lot, kind of in between the skip and the stop, and that'll just free spool the reel. And the last one, skip. The skip setting is basically a clicker, which won't let it kind of over spool on itself, and you could just easily pull it out without it pulling out too much line. But even after the 3 years I've been using it, the skip mode, which I kind of expected to kind of wear out, actually hasn't given me any problems and works fine. Now the anchor I'm using with the anchor reel is just a little 5-pound mushroom anchor, and as you can see, I've had no problems with the line. This knot is the same knot I've used since I got the anchor. I'm not even sure what knot this is. I think it's a Palomar with a bunch of half hitches over the top. Now the way I have it set up is with a little carabiner here, and with this I could basically attach it to anything on my kayak just to keep it secure and easy to access when I want to reel in my anchor line. But now I'm going to show you guys this little anchor reel, dive reel thing on my kayak in combination with an anchor trolley and stuff on the water. Alright, as you guys can probably tell, we're getting pushed all around by the wind, but this is going to be a good example of how this anchor system is going to work. So let's say we want to stop right here. We'll just grab our anchor reel, make sure it's in free spool or clicking. And I'm just going to grab my 5-pound anchor and drop it down. Now that the dive reel is in free spool, I could just pull out as much line as I want, and then grab our anchor trolley loop here. And what I'm going to do is feed the line through, so you're gonna have like a loop like this coming out, and that's gonna attach to our cleat here. So I could just do a couple quick loops, and now with the anchor trolley I could easily adjust, so I could keep the anchor forward with the wind, or I can go all the way back and have my back towards the wind. And what's good about this Kayak anchor trolley is that I can lock it so it won't move. Now when you're done with the spot and you want to move, you can just pull up our anchor, just bring in the kayak, and if you want to just redo everything, you can literally just pull this off the cleat and then just start reeling our line in. And that's it. And this can go back to where it's supposed to go. But that's about it for the dive reel anchor system. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave it down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, guys.